Hey folks, another quick video from Daddy Rabbit. So, I'm sure most of you have seen more versions of what's going on than I have. I didn't find out till today. And, I tell you all the time I don't watch the news, I don't watch television. So, I'm usually a day or two behind. Uh, I cannot believe, well, yeah, I can. I'm going to be realistic here. I'm surprised they haven't tried it. It took them so long to try it. Uh, and in all my videos, I always say, what are you willing to do? What are you? And I always say that goes for me too. Now, before I start my video, I'm going to say I do not condone violence. I am not trying to incite violence. But what are you willing to do? How far are you willing to let this go? I think it's a shame, one political side or the other. Uh, it has gotten to the point, and so childish. Childish, I guess, would be the best way to put it. That people think it's okay to take somebody's life because you don't like their political views. Well, I'm sorry. Uh, I can sit here and church this up and make it sound as benign as possible. Uh, but in my opinion, in my humble opinion, if you're rooting for the other side, you're mentally ill. I mean, why would you elect somebody that's is going to raise gas prices? Why would you elect somebody is going to raise taxes? Is going to screw over the general public, and you vote for them anyway? To me, that would make you insane. But I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist, so this is only my opinion. And my opinion is worth 2 cents, just like everybody else's. The other side now is trying to say, well, he's got dementia, bless his heart. Well, he's had dementia for 4 years. Any idiot could see that. But he could be controlled, and he would do as he was told. And now he's so loopy, they can't control him anymore. And you have to look at it like this. We're getting so close to the election that even this is their way of saying, hey, we really care. We really care. We want to do what's right by the people. Well, if that's the case, they'd have got rid of him as soon as they got him. Because they don't care. And look, like my parents, they would be considered what they would call blue dog Democrat, which would, if in translation in today, would be Republican. The Democrats used to be for the people back in the day, and they're not anymore. They're for big government. They're for overreaching government, for total control, total power. When you're willing to assassinate someone, you're willing to assassinate a former sitting president, to me that says you're willing to do anything. Now, I realize there's powers to be, and then the trickle-down effect. That's like I say, I can sit here and do a video, give you my 2 cents. It's worth 2 cents. But once you step over a certain line, and I'd have to say they jumped over with both feet now. It's on like Donkey Kong, time for diplomacy stopped yesterday. If you're not, I say this. Everybody's waiting on the defining moment. Yesterday would have been the defining moment. You know, if you take a frog and you pitch him into a pot of boiling water, he'll jump right back out because he knows that's certain death. But you put a frog in a pot and gently to keep turning it up, he'll sit right there till he cooks. And we're going to sit right here till we cook. Because they'll do a little something and then they stop. And they do a little something and they stop. Sad part is, there's not many generations of us left willing to throw down. I think once you get below, let's say 45, the majority, there's a few, but the majority, they don't give a shit. As long as they got a 6-pack of beer and their smokes and they can watch whatever sporting event, blah, blah, blah. They don't care. If those people weren't raised right. So, for the rest of us, we're just getting older. And they just keep chipping away, taking away our rights. And, I saw a chick on social media today, actually. And I sent her a half shitty message. But she said, and this is true, the American people have more firearms than any standing army in the world. We have more ammunition than any standing army in the world. We are the silent majority. But we run the country. There's more of us than there are of anybody else. And here we sit, twiddling our thumbs, going, well, if they just do one more thing. Well, now you're up, but they've done 7,836 things. And we got the nerve to say, well, if they just do one more thing, if they just do this, if they just do that. And I always use the reference, talking about the Jews with the Nazis. Those Jewish people said, it's not happening in our town. Don't worry about it. Well, it's not on our side of town. Well, they're not on our street. Well, they're not knocking on our door. Oh shit, here they come through the door. And they waited for their defining moment, and their defining moments when they loaded them on the cattle cars. And I'm saying this because I care. And nobody, including me, I don't want to be the first guy that steps out, because you're going to get mowed down. The poor fool that set himself on fire, what a waste. What a waste to do that. But when a man's standing up and he's running to be the leader, the most powerful man in the free world, and they don't care to gun him down, let's wait for this, or let's wait for that, that goes right out the window, right then. And it takes a set of balls on somebody to think that you can assassinate a president or a former president of the United States. It does. That's very bold, very brash. You don't care. We can talk about Soros, we can talk about this one, that one. They don't care. They want total power, and they don't care who they have to kill to get it. And as the silent majority, as we sit and we brag about how many pew-pews we got or how many freedom seeds we own, we just keep sitting here, and they just keep coming at us. And that circle's getting tight and tight and tight. Until finally, if somebody does decide, okay, we've had enough, it'll be too late. So I sit and I watch this. And I think everybody knows where I stand politically. I'll just say it. When the man runs, when the presidential election comes around and Donald J. Trump is still breathing, I will vote for him. And whoever don't like it, I could care less. And if you vote for whoever, I could care less who you vote for. I could care less. That's a personal decision. I get so tired, really, of doing videos. And it's in a sense that you put out a good solid message, you put out a solid content, and it falls on deaf ears. So I don't know what to say. I really don't. Uh, it blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind that everybody goes, well, I wonder what's going to be on CNN, the Communist News Network, or I wonder what's on Fox, or we need to talk about this. Nothing. Nothing. You can, you know, you can talk it to death. It ain't gonna change nothing. It's not. And everybody just sits back and, well, let's wait. And I said it too. Let's wait and see who gets elected or who gets screwed this time. And if that doesn't define who we are and what we're willing to do, you might as well go get your chip, put in your hand, and vote for big government, because here it comes. It's here. It is. We should be jumping up and down, raising immortal hell. We should right now. Just raising Cain. We should be in the streets. Are we? No. We're too polite. That's why they call us the silent majority. We just sit on our asses and think, well, it'll work out. It'll be okay. It's all right. And everybody sees this video, I hope it pisses you off, because I'm talking to you all. It'll be okay. It's all right. Give me a friggin' break. Everybody's too lazy. And listen, if you're a vet, thank you for your service, but quit rattling your saber. Either piss or get off the pot. And I'm nobody. I'm one of 81 million people that voted for the man. One. I have nobody special. The only person I was special to is my mama. She's gone. So I'm not special no more. But I got common sense. And it's like the silent majority has none of that. And if you think for a second your senator or your congressman gives a shit about you, you are sadly mistaken. Anybody that makes, I don't know what, $500,000 a year, whatever they make, $300,000 a year, they go in, they're making fairly good money. Probably not for where they are, but they're making good money for most of us. And they live there in 4 years and they're worth several $1 million, and you can't figure out they're a crook and a liar and a thief. Well, I got a bridge I'll sell you. What the hell do I know? I just wanted to get on here and give you my 2 cents. For what it's worth. But I hope y'all have a good night. I got to be up super early in the morning for my new job. I got to go have some stuff done, so I can't be up past my bedtime like it is now. Get pissed off, people. Get pissed. Make an ass out of yourself. It's time. It's past time. I love y'all. More videos coming soon, God willing, and the creek don't rise. That is my 2 cents. Please remember, your glass is always half full. It's never half empty. I'll keep praying for you. You keep praying for me. I love y'all. Be good.